to Hospitality Property School. You are listening to Hospitality Property School with your host, Jerry McPherson. Welcome to another edition of Hospitality Property School. I'm your host, Jerry McPherson, and today we are going to talk about how to find and keep great employees. If you are an operator of a hotel, an inn, a bed and breakfast, or a resort, there's a good chance you have an understanding of the day-to-day operation of your property. In a perfect world, you would clone yourself so you would know everything is done to your satisfaction. Unfortunately, we do not live in a perfect world, and you will need help. Depending on the size of your operation, this can be very time-consuming. So how do you find great employees? Employees that share your philosophy, follow your operations manual, will care about your guests, are willing to bend over backwards to offer service, and have a great attention to detail. To begin with, when advertising a job, don't waste your time interviewing everyone who sends in an application. There's a way to weed out many applicants by using a simple technique when writing the ad. In the job description, instruct to anyone replying to include a specific word or phrase in their cover letter, a word or phrase you have placed in the ad. For example, football. When you receive the applications, just plan on reviewing those who have included the specific word or phrase. This shows attention to detail and is a start in the right direction. During the first interview, start with your business's history, experience, and philosophy, and then give the candidates your property's responsibilities guidelines to review. Meet with each applicant individually to discuss their reactions and feelings about the guidelines, as well as their background and experience. At this meeting, each applicant should be asked why they feel they're right for this job. The next phase is very important. Role play with situations they'll probably encounter at your property. Make it clear you do not want them to answer the way they think you want them to answer, but to react the way they feel would be right. This should be done for every position at your property. You have to remember, your priority is customer service, and all your employees have to embrace this. As studies have shown, the better the customer service, the higher the profits. Hire those who show empathy, kindness, and humility. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, isn't experience more important? Emotional skill cannot be taught. You cannot give staff the wish to bend over backwards for your customers. Hire for the emotional skill, train for the others. And it does not end there. The first day of training for new employees should start with a meeting with you. A review of the property's policies and employee benefits. Let them know they are now part of your facility's family and that you are there to support them. Take the new employee on the tour of the facilities, highlighting the people and the systems at work. Answer clearly and fully all the employees' questions. Issue the employee their uniform and a copy of the operations manual. Review the operations manual. Review the contract of the employee's position and any employee benefit plans. Then complete the employee paperwork. Now you might be thinking, that is a lot of time to be taken with one new employee. Well, think of it this way. Isn't it better to spend time up front, get your employee off on the right foot, than to take the time down the road to replace them? So how do you keep great employees? This is a point I cannot stress enough. Support them. A customer is not always right, but they should feel like they are. For this to work, customers have to feel the staff are on their side, and the staff have the flexibility to handle situations the way they see fit. Give them the ability to look for customer service opportunities and to wow your guests. Customers should not leave your property satisfied, but happy. And this is much easier to carry out if you have great employees. Now, I would like to hear about your great employees. If you would like to share or have any questions or feedback, you can leave them in the comment section of the show notes at keystonehospitalitydevelopment.com. Well, that's it for this session of Hospitality Property School. We do appreciate your comments, and if you have any topic ideas, feel free to reach out to us on Facebook at facebook.com/KeystoneHTC, on Twitter at twitter.com/KeystoneHTC, or by email at info@keystonehospitalitydevelopment.com. So, as always, let's work together to put heads in your beds. Until next time, have a fun day. This session of Hospitality Property School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe so as not to miss any hospitality property tactics and strategies that will help you find the success you have always dreamed of. And don't forget to rate and review so we can continue to bring you the best content possible. We will see you next time, right here in Hospitality Property School.